Hello everybody and welcome to what is not really a test here on ESL TV for the RaidCall EMS 1. We're moving into Group D. Joining me as per, not so usual, but at least for the last 2 days is Mr. Jason Kaplan. How are you doing today, Jason?
I'm very burpy today.
You're very burpy. That's always a good sign. We're not going to see Inferno in our first game, so no mid lane action coming in for that one.
Yeah, but then it's Mirage
from the start.
Like...
And you're like, yeah, oh, great. So let's have a look at the groups and what we're going to be seeing here today. Everything changed on me. Did I not click something here? I didn't click something. That was my fault. As per usual, as you saw there in the intro. So let's have a bit of a look at that then and see what we're going to have coming your way today. Here we have Group D, which is actually called Group B here, but that's just for fun. We've got Fnatic, LowLandLions, Very Games and .Pixels. First game of the day will be Fnatic versus LowLandLions. Hopefully going to be an awesome game. Going to be on Mirage, and then we'll be picking off the next best games. Ignore the fact that Very Games seem to be already 3-0. That's all a lie. It's a massive lie. The admins are just trolling us for that one. So I hope you guys are doing well. By the way, I'm almost at 30,000 followers on Twitter, Jason. I don't know if you noticed that today. I've got like about 30 to go.
And what are you going to do at 30,000?
I'm going to do nothing.
Kind of disappointed in you.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing, right? But that's exactly what I'm going for this time around. So we should be starting in just a little while. That's totally not a Red Bull. Damn it, was in the camera the whole time. We are ready.
I'm actually about to hit 10K. And by about to, I mean I'm like 800 away.
Wow.
I remember when I first got here, I was at like 500? No, like 80?
80. As
and
in
that was
like
8 months ago.
80 people.
Yeah.
We're following him. So yeah, LowLandLions versus Fnatic. Honestly, I think this could be a really, really good game. Obviously, apparently one of the last players has a problem with ESL wire. So hopefully he'll get that sorted here in just a little while. We've got 9 players on the server, so we shouldn't be too far away from getting things started. Obviously, this is a Danish/Swedish team against a Belgian side in the form of LowLandLions. I think they're all Belgian. I'm pretty sure they're all Belgian.
French?
Let me start again. Dutch, and maybe they've got one Belgian in there, but I'm pretty sure they're all Dutch. No, they are all Dutch. I'm right. I was right about that one. I should always go with my gut feeling, you know. I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's right, but I'm going to check, and then I'm always right in the end anyway, so.
I'm so glad you didn't ask me where they're from based on their flags.
Yeah, because Fnatic had a Swedish flag, which is
and that's French.
Which is pretty interesting.
French?
No, Jason, that's a Dutch flag. I promised I wouldn't do this anymore, but
that's why
America.
That's why I was glad you didn't ask me, because
so this is a perfect time when we've got Danish players coming in here to tell a story about Copenhagen, which actually this is funny because it came up last night on Live on 3 in the announcement about the new Blizzard WCS.
I'm gonna drink my Coke.
Which was, you know, me and Jason were flying to Warsaw for EU LCS qualifiers for League of Legends, and we got diverted because of the strike at Dusseldorf Airport, and they diverted us through Copenhagen. We actually got an upgrade to first class, and like, yeah, first class, proper meal. They brought me a salmon.
Hey, you said
and I was like, I do not like salmon, but I ate it anyway because I was in first class, and I was like, I'm going to eat this salmon, and it better taste good, and it was actually pretty good. But one thing that I was waiting for, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. We landed in Copenhagen. She's like, welcome to Copenhagen. The weather here is fucking freezing, and have a nice day. And Jason's like,
so Joe.
So, no, he did it all slyly, like turned, he was sat on the window seat in front of me, and he didn't turn this way so that the other people could hear it. He turned like towards the window and back, and he's like, Joe, what city is Copenhagen?
No, what country?
What country is Copenhagen in? And I burst out laughing. I knew it was coming. America! But yeah, that is in fact a Dutch flag. It's kind of twisted from the French flag, which is the other way. Cool story, Joe. Needs more unicorns. They have unicorns in Copenhagen, I've heard.
They also have wolves.
Oh, see what you did there. They also have games.
That was a good one.
Yeah, good.
Nice.
Very good. So that's that. So it's 5 degrees in Denmark today. Well, that's actually not that colder than it is here in Cologne, which, you know, we moved into Central European summertime, which just means we lost an hour's sleep on Sunday, and it stays lighter till later, but it's actually still freezing cold. So,
and we still don't get to leave before it's dark.
Yeah, it's still dark when we leave, whatever happens, so it doesn't really matter about anything with that one. So we'll be moving into, yeah, exactly. In Control made this whole asked about this whole Copenhagen thing yesterday as well. So you're not alone.
He asked where it was?
Yeah, you're not.
Thank you.
You're not like you're not the only American to do that. But he was like, you know what? When we're at school, we have to learn 50 states and their capitals, and then after that, you just don't want to learn anything else. So I suppose he explained
well, you tend to forget them too.
why that
like, ask me a state.
Yeah, what? The capital of a state?
No, ask me a state. No, I can see if I can give you the capital.
Kentucky. I know this one.
Hold on. Ask me another one.
Louisville.
Louisville, Kentucky?
Pretty sure it's the capital. Google!
I don't...
Oh, wait. That's the wrong spelling of capital.
Frankfurt. Frankfurt, Kentucky.
So it's kind of like Frankfurt, but with an O. Frankfurt.
Okay, ask me a different one.
Massachusetts.
That's the capital of Connecticut. No, wait. No, that's a state.
Oh my God.
No, that's a state.
It's Boston. It's Boston,
How do
Jason.
I know that one? Okay,
right.
one more. Redeem myself right here.
Alaska.
Juneau.
Is that right?
Yep.
I don't believe you. It is. So you got 2 out of 3, which is not bad.
No, I got 1.
Now I'll ask you the capital of some European countries. Yes, we've got a little bit of time. There's still only 4 people in the server, so we're going to have a bit of a geography lesson here in the RaidCall EMS 1 before we get started with our first game.
How about I ask you?
Okay.
Okay. But then I won't know if you're right. So, capital of...
Now he's like, shit, I don't know any
Egypt.
European countries. Egypt's not in Europe, but it's Cairo anyway.
Okay, good.
Its former name was Alexandria.
It was a curveball.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Spain.
Madrid.
France.
Paris.
Belgium.
Brussels.
I don't know if you're right on that one. Copenhagen. I mean Denmark.
Good one.
Denmark.
Denmark. Copenhagen.
Okay. I don't know.
You just answered your own question.
Crap, I'm running out of European countries now.
The thing is, right, and only English people get this, but when I did my A-levels at school, I was rubbish at everything. In fact, pretty
much...
Ukraine, Kiev. And I managed to get a B at A-level geography. Romania. Bucharest.
Moldova.
Oh,
I didn't know it was a country.
Yeah, that's a hard one, actually, Moldova. Wait, it might appear. No, it's not there.
Chisinau?
Chisinau, yeah.
Chisinau? Hungary.
Hungary's Budapest.
Didn't you say something else was Budapest? Romania?
No, that's Bucharest.
Bucharest. Wow, that's really close. Serbia. That's a country?
Yeah.
Serbia.
Serbia.
Don't look at chat.
I'm not looking at. I'm thinking about Bratislava, but that's Slovakia. Yeah. Latvia is Riga. And I'm actually really good at whole capital.
I'm actually surprised. Stuff. I mean, I didn't even know some of these were countries.
Capital of England.
London?
How unsure you were.
Very unsure.
About that one. We're still waiting, by the way, guys, for all the players to get themselves in the server, but hopefully they should be... What was the capital of Serbia, by the way?
I don't know if it was Nice.
Belgrade.
Or Belgrade. Okay, yeah. There's a couple of them.
Yeah. What's that one?
Capital of Turkey. Which is not really... Is it part of... No, it's part of Middle East. I don't know. Is that part of Middle East?
What?
Like Turkey, or is that still considered Europe?
Turkey's actually a country which spans over 2 different continents, has a European and an Asian side.
Okay.
Just saying.
So what's the capital of Turkey?
Istanbul.
Is it?
Formerly called Constantinople. Actually, is it Ankara that's the capital?
Ankara.
Yeah.
Georgia.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
That's actually that's funny that you said it because it starts with a T. Tbilisi?
Tbilisi.
Tbilisi?
Yeah. Which is probably, yeah, Ankara is the capital of
Kazakhstan.
Turkey, not Istanbul, that's true. Istanbul is the capital of the European side of Turkey. That's where I'm going to go with why I've got one. This is, in fact, not history hour, it's geography hour, because we're still waiting for the final players to get onto the servers here, which hopefully they shall do in a little while. Everyone in chat's like, Atlanta is the capital of Georgia. Not that Georgia. Capital of Sweden.
Hot women.
You have no idea that it's Stockholm, okay. Capital of Finland. Helsinki.
Nope.
Capital of... Italy.
It's in the
You
shape
are
of a
not
boot.
doing well.
I am not.
You are not doing well.
Rome?
Yes. Capital of Luxembourg.
That's a country?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a country.
It's also a trick question because the capital of Luxembourg is
Is
Luxembourg.
Luxembourg?
Luxembourg City.
Okay, fine. If we're doing that. Capital of Minnesota.
Why should I know that?
Why should I know the capital of...
Because they're countries, not just parts of.
Okay, capital of the United States.
Washington, D.C.
Where is it located?
In Georgia. No. In... Washington's the other side. Which is bullshit, actually. 'Cause
I know, right?
It's not... It doesn't do very well.
Okay, let's
that
do
one.
ones that we should both not know. Capital of...
Thing is, my
Greenland?
American geography is really bad, but my general worldwide geography skills are actually pretty decent.
No way.
So, yeah.
Okay, alright. Capital of Sudan.
Sudan.
If you know this, I'm gonna praise you.
Addis Ababa.
What country is it?
No.
What country is it in, first of all? Or what,
What?
continent? What continent is it on?
Sudan is in Africa.
Okay.
The capital of Sudan. Ah, I should know this because Sudan's always in the news. Is it Khartoum?
Yeah. Well, did you see it in chat?
I'm not even looking at chat.
Oh. Yeah.
Is it in chat there?
I don't know.
All you
Botswana.
Google guys.
Botswana.
Botswana. Pfft, no idea.
Gaborone.
Yeah.
Madagascar.
I was on an island next to Madagascar once.
Is it? Wait. I'm totally gonna get this wrong, but is it the island that England used to own or something like that?
No.
Like the travel or vacation spot?
No, it's a French island called La Réunion. But the capital of Madagascar it begins with an A, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that's pretty impressive right there that you know it starts with an A.
Antananarivo?
Yeah.
Yeah! Capital of La Réunion, which is an island. Go back to Madagascar, and then to the bottom right, and then you see Réunion. Saint-Denis. Saint-Denis. So anyway, I think we're going to have all the players connecting here soon. That'll be a good thing to have. Good. We have all players in there. We are going to get into the knife round. Geography hour may come up a little bit later on, or we'll switch to a different topic. But for now, we are going to get into the whole reason why we're here, and that, of course, is for some Counter-Strike Go action. As I just need to make sure that I have
I'm still very burpy right now.
the in-game. Thanks for that. As he does that on camera.
Yep. I was holding it forever. It just had to go.
Jason. So, Fnatic versus LowLandLions. And we have, of course, a knife round first of all. Can you do it in a Madagascan accent? I don't even know what a Madagascan accent is.
You do it in an American accent.
America! With a knife.
time a knife goes
America! Where's the guns? America! That's my American accent knife round. And Ferid is the last man, along with Kais King, and he's actually doing really well here. America. Stinger takes him down, and Kais King is the last man left alive. And he has got dual elites. That is very America. Two pistols at once. Either way, Fnatic pick up the knife round, and they are going to opt to stay here on the counter-terrorist team. Interesting that they've got a Swedish flag when actually 3 out of the 5 players are in fact Danish, but I don't control that, so I guess I'll let everyone off who's the admins off on that one. So yeah, we are playing here, of course, for the top 2 spots, basically. The top 2 teams in the group will go through to the RaidCall EMS 1 LAN Finals, which will be held here in Colonia on, actually, next weekend. Not the weekend coming, but the weekend after that, so pretty fast, actually. Not too far away, as we are just in the warm-up here for this one. I can give you a quick rundown of the 2 teams. For Fnatic, we have Freeze, Trace, Modi, Zip, and Stinger. And for LowLandLions, Mike's, Ferid, Eufia, KaisKing, and Chris J. Of course, you'll remember the likes of, especially Ferid and Chris J, were always around in the 1.6 times. KaisKing actually started more with, or really made his name in Call of Duty 4. And then moved into Counter-Strike Source after that. I think he was actually on Fnatic Counter-Strike Source at some point, if I'm not mistaken. So a good few years ago by now, though. So sure you can let me off, since I'm so awesome at naming capital cities of obscure lands.
So Joe, look at these 2 teams. On paper, who do you have to be the better team?
Fnatic.
Yesterday. Oh, okay.
Fnatic have...
me finish my spiel.
KaisKing says not as bad the delay as Copenhagen, but still, that's not a discussion that I think we need to have. On paper, Fnatic here. They, in the cups that they played, had looked really, really good. They've still got some stuff to do. Technically, they're still, compared to a lot of lineups, still a very new team here. So they've still got a lot of work to do going forward. But I think that we can say that Very Games and Fnatic are the 2 teams that we're going to expect to come out from Group D here to the LAN Finals. LowLandLions and Pixels both have actually done really well for themselves in the cups and on some events as well. They've not looked bad at all, but you've always got to think about the top 2 in the group, of course, the 2 which will go through. We'll run you through the other teams which have qualified so far a little bit later on when we get a chance with that one. We'll have 3 games for you tonight. 1 from round 1, 1 from round 2, 1 from round 3, and after this game we'll just pick them, you know, the best ones as they come, the ones that are going to be more meaningful as things go on. Sods for delay, says KaisKing. Doesn't matter, mate. Doesn't matter. We're starting earlier than we did yesterday, so that's all that makes me happy.
Oh, here we are.
So here we go then. Pistol round between Fnatic and LowLandLions here on Mirage. Let's see how they're going to go about this one. First steps first. Auto Director is on. And LowLandLions here coming towards that A ramp from the backside. Actually, Chris J has got himself nicely, and he has got a one-shot Modi there. Can he take out Freeze as well, who's having all kinds of problems with dealing this one? And Chris J will get himself the 2nd kill. KaisKing onto Trace, and Fnatic are nowhere to be seen in this one. Only Zip left remaining, but look how much work he's got to do. Pretty much everyone on full HP at this point. He's only lost 5, but he's got 5 men to take down. KaisKing gonna deal with him, and that will be pistol round going over to LowLandLions.
Okay, before I make myself look stupid, Joe, who or what side should win this map? I mean, obviously it changes on per team, but which usually has the advantage, or has had the advantage during these cups? It was,
according to the statistics, one of the more even maps, actually.
Okay.
I think it was 52 to 48% in favor of the CT side, so... They're from the stats only, by the way, from the 4 qualifying cups. They don't include the group stages so far, which... Now, once it comes to the final, Paul will, Mr. Redeye, will definitely be on top of and have all his stats updated, being the stat man John that he is. So, right now, Eufia is the only one to take big amounts of damage, down to just 42 HP. There's a peek from Freeze in middle. Directly, you see the grenades coming onto his position, but LowLandLions going to be walking themselves straight through in towards that B site. Going to look to lock down this quadrangle as Freeze takes a big hit. There is Stinger going down to Ferid. Will they get themselves any more? You'd expect so. There is Zip actually coming around the side with the P2... No, it was the P2000 actually. And took down Mike's. And the last 3 men here have huge amounts of work to do. We still have 5 flashbangs available. Actually, I'm telling a lie. There's 3 decoys, and 2 flashbangs. Why so many decoys? LowLandLions gonna come around into that room. Will they get the kills? Yes, they will. Chris J got a man behind him there. Almost shot his teammate in the face. But last man that survived that one was Trace, and, well, as I move over to him, he just crumples in the corner as the bomb blows his nuts off. So, 2-0 for LowLandLions.
What was the point of holding off right there? I mean, Fnatic, they
Well, they didn't want to
round.
die and give money over to Fnatic.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay. So, because they were setting up for exit kills right there, but unfortunately didn't get any right there. Now,
To LowLandLions, sorry.
yeah. But we do have, looks like all 5 members will be heading over towards this A site here, and since there's an eco round currently for Fnatic, they might be able to rush down this, because if you look at your map currently, Fnatic is all stacked up in that mid. Almost said the other one.
In that mid lane, we can draw it on the map later if it becomes a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature of tonight's broadcast and last night's as well. As Freeze actually getting kill number 1 here on toward Mike's. Let's see what more they can do with this one. Ferry gonna smoke out. Ice King will drop Stinger. So far so good here for LowLandLions. Actually, Ice King doing a really great job. There's Euphia, who was actually blind from the flashbang in that one. This Ice King just firing off through the smoke, was actually aiming just above the head of one of those men. What Modi coming around here, only got 20 or so health. There is Ferried with one, so Euphia with one, and Ferried either way with the last one. And that will be job done here from the pistol round win for LowLandLions. 3 out of 3. But now Fnatic gonna have weapons. Freeze, he's gonna have the AWP. Might be causing some trouble.
But still, after 3 rounds, only having 2 kills total for the side of Fnatic, that's not a great start. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they were ecoing 2 rounds, but we saw after yesterday just how many kills you can technically pick up on that eco. But with that op, we'll see if Fnatic can really hold down mid. And Freeze, is he a pretty decent opper?
Yeah, actually, Stinger, Trace, and Freeze can all incredibly well. Of course, Freeze was always a top Danish AWP player. Fnatic gonna get destroyed here from the side. I have no idea why that happened, to be honest. They shouldn't have let them come through quite so easily from that point, but, well, it's all done now, and that A-bomb site is going to be open for the plant. The bomb is right now with Mike, so you can hear the buttons being punched in.
Trace is flanking right now.
It's going to get planted. Let's see what Trace can do then. As he's probably going to struggle to get much done here, as he is up in those apartments.
And they have Chris J actually circling around, heading over towards B right now. So it's a 2-on-2 in this A side. I think they actually could take it here. As Frisk gets picked off.
Yeah, they know now Trace's position as he takes down Max, but Ferried was able to finish it off. And that is 4-0. LowLandLions off to a flying start from this one. And looking very, very good, I have to say.
Yeah, I was just thinking back to when I asked you, who on paper has a better team, and I mean, you were instantly behind Fnatic, but LowLandLions, I guess they've been showing they've been practicing and really want to go into these offline finals, because that's a lot of prize money. One
thing that Dutch teams have always had the ability to do is win online. They've never really done that much in offline events, though, and that's always been the problem for them. I remember, actually, ESWC 2008 partying with Ferried, and I think Chris J was there as well, when they were playing for... oh, God, can't even remember anymore. It may have even still have been LowLandLions at that point, but this time we see Modi there get himself a kill. AK nicely covered off, though, and Stinger and Zip, last 2 men alive. There's a kill for Zip. He goes down straight away afterwards, and now Stinger going to get shot in the back here, or in the front, either way, by Kai's King. Bomb planted even as a bit of token gesture at the end. 5-0, LowLandLions.
And Fnatic will be bound up for the second time of the half here. And Freeze has a op yet again for M4s here. And we saw yesterday just how bad it can snowball against you. We saw, I'm trying to remember what team it was. I think it was Superstars get 6 rounds in a row. And then we saw Game finally pick up a couple when they were playing on Inferno. But that's a lot to come back from, especially when, I would think that CT side would have the easier side here. But after the statistics, it's pretty even that you said.
Yeah, it has been generally pretty even. I mean, that can happen to either side. When you win pistol, you're pretty much guaranteed your 3, and then you win the gun round, and the next one should be yours. So that's where they're at right now. But obviously, Fnatic this time around have weapons. We've seen the first kill already come down. Mike's out of the picture for LowLandLions. It's Chris J edging his way over towards the B balcony.
They actually do have a 5-man push here. They do have bomb as well.
Yeah, there's a set smoke coming straight over the top there as well. I guess that's going to land on the door in towards those back rooms there. If my eyesight's actually, it's against the windows, but close enough. Door, window. you can jump through them. That's the good thing. As Kai's King again coming up huge there. Picking up 2. This grenade's going to kill Freeze. There we see it land Chris J with that one. And it's now 2 versus 2. But Moddy and Stinger both have loads of health to work themselves back into this one. As Moddy comes through, Chris J catches him watching the window side. Stinger now coming from the balcony. He needs to stay quiet. As I say that, he just runs in there as a flash drops. Stinger, where is he going to find the kills? Is he going to find the kills? Will actually make himself the first one as he goes towards that defuse. He needs to peek here. There is the kill. Oh my god, that was really, really close. Stinger not quite picking up the kill. Did he have a kit? I didn't really see if he had a kit anyway there, but that is 6-0. Close round, but close round or not, LowLandLions win it. 6-0.
And that was actually with a couple of good entrance kills over for LowLandLions. Even for Fnatic, they traded 2 for 3 in the end, right off the bat, but that grenade ended up picking up, I don't remember who it was off of Fnatic, but they are going to just split up again. And LowLandLions, I mean, 6-0, that is just a ridiculous score to have right off the bat. And they're playing a lot more passive now instead of being super aggressive. And Freeze stuck with a Famis right now. As you see Trance pick up 1 kill over to Chris J. So they do have an advantage finally, but Freeze down to 15 health, Trance down to 42. And as we saw, if anything repeats from the last round, LowLandLions can easily still take this round.
Yeah, and Freeze took a lot of damage because he came through the balcony early on and was down to 15 HP. Trace with 42 there after he went 1v1 against Chris J. But they have the man advantage, which could prove to be the crucial point coming forward. Seems like a much slower one this time around here, but a bomb site looks like it will be the target. Stinger is the one that's defending. He's done good damage onto Mike's as well. Decides against lobbing out that flashbang.
Looks like LowLandLions are rotating back over towards this B site. I think they dropped the bomb in their own spawn. And they're going to be heading through the tunnels there.
See, very slow round. 30 seconds left only. And they're going to have to go for this at some point. As Trace peeks out, gets his second kill by a middle. Now 3 versus 5. LowLandLions going to try and hit this B bomb site. There is Trace being dropped by 1, but they've still got Zip in there. But look at Kaiskin going mental again. He gets 2 kills. Freeze has only got 12 HP left.
10
and
seconds.
If he gets in onto Freeze here, this is pretty much a guaranteed kill for him. But he's going to walk in there, try to get the bomb plant. Here comes Freeze from the back, and that will be Fnatic's first round finally picked up here on the CT side of Mirage.
And Freeze down to 15 health right off the bat, picking up that first kill, and end up having only 4 health at the end of that round. But trying to go for that play, unfortunately didn't get it. But still, that first round's going to give them a nice momentum swing, and we'll see if they can continue that here. And they are going to be fully able to buy up. And Freeze, I'm trying to see what gun he actually has on him right now, as he does have an M4. So I'm not going for that up this time.
Yeah, I think in terms of cash, there's still a little bit ropey on that one, as Tracy's going to peek out. Couldn't actually see the scoreboard there, completely blinded. As Trace actually gets 2. It was a grenade that actually finished off the kill for him. Yeah, Freeze only had $50 left after that one, so couldn't actually pick up that AWP as well. As Zip sprays through the smoke. He's actually not really done much damage whatsoever. Mike's comes through, backs away again. That was a bit of a calamity up on the balcony. But they got the position. LowLandLions again running down the clock. And things slow to a crawl. 45 seconds to go. There's that smoke again. Over to the window.
To the wall.
See what he did there.
But LowLandLions, they're playing a lot more passive. I keep saying that, but you saw, the first 5-6 rounds they won, they were just rush into the site, take it quickly, get a couple of kills, get the bomb down. But now they keep getting stopped. Like 1% ends up dying, they end up backing away, and now they're rotating back over towards this A site. But there's 3 members of Fnatic already in the vicinity, and they are walking into the site.
Yeah, they're going straight in there. 19 seconds to go. Actually, Ferret is going to get the first one. The smokes are down. Moddy is going to be the key player here for Fnatic. And as I say that, he comes out, manages to get Mike's. Goes down to Euphoria, though. It's now 3-on-2 with that bomb ticking away. Let's see how this one all turns out. Ferret here. Is he going to go aggressive? They've got Freeze coming in from that backside, which is always a dangerous position as Ferry gets himself another one. Here is Freeze, though, and he picks up the final 2. Bomb going to get defused by Zip. I was going to say who's got a kit. Freeze didn't have a kit until he just picked that one up. And that will be 6 rounds to 2. So Fnatic doing a good job 2 rounds in a row.
What do you think of Modi's play right there? Because he was in an apartment. He came out against the 3 members of LowLandLions. He picked up one, and then he went straight out, tried to pick up the plant as well, tried to stop it. But he unfortunately didn't get it.
Well, it was the time thing. If he'd have killed that planter, they would have won the round anyway. So I think it was a good decision overall, especially since they had that man advantage anyway after his first kill. As we are going to see Freeze sniping through middle again.
This is the first eco round for LowLandLions. So it looks like they will be going over towards this A site, going through apartments. And they actually have Fnatic caught out.
Yeah, there's a couple of P250s in there, but
doesn't matter.
Yeah, when you're fully armored up there, it's always going to be hard anyway. KaizKing has taken down one. There's a second. There is KaizKing taking down Trey. So now all of a sudden it's 2 versus 2. Zip comes in from the back. Great AK headshot to take out KaizKing. And now Chris J is running away towards B. Freeze just spotting him there. Misses the shot. Actually hesitated, which is not something you usually see from Freeze. He is a fantastic reactionary AWP, but they now have to split up because they've lost track of Chris J's position. He's actually got his back. I was going to say he's got his back completely there to Zip, but he's still up. Great. Cool jump, bro.
It was a juke.
What's he doing? There we go. Trying to find the notch on the box to climb up. And with 20 seconds to go.
He's got a flash on him, but
Yeah.
his work is cut out. He's at 15 seconds now. Freeze is waiting over towards CT side.
Oh, who's going to see who first? Well, it was Freeze, actually. Chris J just going a little bit too far out there. Thought he was on the site itself. And Fnatic reply now with 3 rounds in a row. And there was an AWP picked up there by Freeze. As he drops... Actually, I don't know if he had the AWP right by him. And
he had it
actually,
last round, but picked up an M4 instead.
Yeah, I think he was right next to him right at the end of the round, so he just picked up the AWP again right at the end. Ooh, that was close. He's actually taken his hand off the view. That was weird because he saw that Chris J was there. Then he dropped down, which gave Chris J an easier shot, actually. Right. But these guys certainly know what they're doing a lot more than I would. But that is an early 5-4 lead. A great move up by Modi on the boxes will secure the man advantage back to 4-4. And again, LowLandLions starting off slow. Like you said, the fast pushes that they did early on in this first half were really where the money was at as KaizKing comes around. He's, for me, been really the man of the match up until now. 14 for 5. Way more than anyone else. And it's now 4-3.
That was a beautiful shot.
Oh, there was Trace just jumping out. We'll catch KaizKing out of position.
Right as we were praising him, he ends up getting killed.
Yeah, but that's always a hard one to call when Trace just literally comes flying out right on top of your head. As Zip here is going to have 2 men pushing in. Manages to get himself one. Ferid will bring it back, though. Now 2v2. Bomb going to get planted by Ferid as the flashers come around. Nade thrown over to Ferid's position. Stingak going to be running in from that left-hand side. At least the left-hand side from LowLandLions' point of view. AWP with Chris J. Misses the shot onto Trace. There's a nade to the backside. Is Stinger going to come around? Can he get the kill here on Chris J? Not quite. He's got away. And the bomb's actually behind the wall, which is like the worst position it could be planted in right now. Trace covers it off perfectly. And unlucky for Chris J, really. I mean, he's done a lot of work to get in that position. But, well, when the bomb's around the corner, you've got to make the peak. And Fnatic knew exactly how to cover that one. 6-4. 4 rounds in a row. Been a bit of a weird one so far. 6 rounds in a row for LowLandLions. 4 now in a row for Fnatic. With 5 rounds to go, who's going to come out on top is anyone's guess.
And the thing was, LowLandLions had the first kill that round. They killed Freeze right off the bat in middle with that weird play out of Freeze, and yet they still weren't able to take anything. They are going for a 4-man push onto this A side right now. And you're seeing Freeze trying to kind of hold down middle. It looks like they are setting up for a time push with smokes and flashes. And what time do you think this is going to happen around? If
1
it is
minute
anymore.
and 5 seconds.
They're still poised to do
probably
it.
10. Actually not. They're quite far back, actually, to be honest. Chris J, there was, I guess, the distraction around the other side. And they still hang back here. are they going to go for it? There come the flashes in. AWP of Freeze. Oh, he's missed the shot onto Kai's King. Stinger, though, is going to make it count here with 3 onto Ferid, Eufia, and Mike's. And all of a sudden, Kai's King is now the last man left alive. He's run back into those A apartments. He's got 45 seconds. If he wants to keep a hold of his weapon, it's going to take him... It's going to be a hard task, I think. I'd imagine that Fnatic will want to get rid of that AK from him. And we'll start to close him down.
This is one hell of a momentum swing, though. I mean, 6 rounds straight for LowLandLions. That looks like 5 now straight for Fnatic.
Yeah, and I think it will be 5 here. Well, Captain Joe, the mega brain, with 15 seconds to go, 1 versus 5. I think this is another round for Fnatic.
Yeah.
Kai's King with only 37 health. As another flash comes in, Kai's King is still hanging in there. Fnatic got him surrounded from both sides here. There's the clock running down. He gets 1, but can't finish off Trace. And that is going to be 6-5. Fnatic could tie it up with a win this round. And I think it's going to be an eco, is it? Let's have a look at Cash. Yeah, they're a little bit on the line there. So I'd expect the save to come in this round.
And it looks like they will be going for a 5-man push onto this B side. I mean, why not? What do you have to lose? It is an eco round. That's probably the easiest side to take with pistols as well. Oh, and as I said that, they start they don't even know where they're going, it seems, but they are going to group up, and they are going to go for this push here. There's only 2 members of Fnatic at this B site. First is there to rotate if he needs to. And they actually might be able to catch Trance here.
I don't know, man. I think they're going to be ready for this one. Here we go. There is Zip. Just firing straight on through the smoke. Gets himself 2. Going to switch out to pistol. There's number 3.
Wow.
Number 4. Can he get number 5 here? Kai's King down to 7 HP. Actually, I lied because Trace got 1 in there. Spoiled any kind of ace possibility. Kai's King actually coming down the stairs. Stinger is going to easily take him out here. Had to adjust his aim a little bit, but that will be a tied game at 6-6.
Wow.
And don't forget, while I'm talking about the fact that we're on a tied game at this point, we can have ties. We saw it yesterday, even though in the end it didn't count because 3D Max dropped out. We saw it in Group B, actually, 2 weeks ago. So if you get a tie, it always makes the groups that little bit more interesting.
And how actually, I don't fully know how the ties work. It has to do with rounds based on what teams played who?
Well, it's difficult to explain. Like
It seems better
entire
than the
amounts
that
of
we have
scenarios. Yeah, so when you have a tiebreaker, when 2 teams are tied on points, you look at the round difference between the tied teams.
Okay.
And then if they're the ones that drew, and obviously they have the same round difference, then it goes to rounds across the board. It's all situational, so it's hard to just give a general rule. But this round, LowLandLions are bought up again, and to be honest, their eco round looked more successful than that one did.
Well, look how much money currently Fnatic's sitting on. Everyone has almost 8,000 pretty much. It's that close right now. They've won 7 rounds straight. You know LowLandLions is hurting for money, and the momentum is completely not in their favor. And if it keeps going this way, it's going to be a 9-6. Like, they have not shown that they can take the sites anymore. They even get the first kill and still can't get in there.
Yeah, and it's a testament to how Fnatic have really adapted after those rounds weren't going their way. And here's an AWP from Freeze looking through, but not got the angle for it. But it looks like it's an A push from LowLandLions, just from their current standing. There's 1 man over towards that B side. I think that'd be Chris J. We've seen him being the distraction man quite a few times. The Stinger actually going to get caught out here by Eufia. He just comes walking on through that smoke. There's the peek out. Freeze actually just spotted the back end of Ferid there. Max is now going to peek out towards Freeze's position. Misses the AWP shot though. And that could prove to be crucial. There is Freeze getting 1. Zip gets another. The onslaught coming in now from LowLandLions. And the word onslaught is probably a bit too aggressive for what actually happened. Which was they kind of just sat back and are being picked off 1 by 1. Now Kai's King's going to come out. Fantastic shot onto Freeze, but he is dropped straight away after that one. It's now all on Mike's.
With the 3-11 scoreline, I don't think he can 1v3 Fnatic at this point.
Well, the fact is he's got an AWP, which is an expensive weapon to be losing here. They know he's got that AWP as well. I wonder if Fnatic will try and get onto his position and take him down. He's going to have one man coming in from the front side, one from the back. It's Trace from the front. Fantastic shot from Max, but Zip was there as well. And that is 8-6. So guaranteed lead from Fnatic. 8 rounds in a row here against LowLandLions.
And right as we're just, as I mentioned this round before, LowLandLions, they can get an entry kill, but they can't make a play off it. Fear got that nice kill onto Stinger, but they just got stopped. Freeze, as well as Modi and Zip just shut them down into that A-side push. Just, I mean, what can you really say? It's just LowLandLions. I don't even know what changed in terms of like how they've been playing. It seems like Fnatic just like, oh, we lost 6 in a row, we should probably start trying kind of thing.
Nah, it's more of a I mean, they played quick at the start. Freeze has looked very good here with the AWP. If we look down the scoreboard, currently 12 for 9. Trace has been a big player as well. Obviously, he's top of the scoreboard, but earlier on what we saw from him, those peaks in middle caused so much disruption in 4, maybe 5 rounds for LowLandLions. And just generally, I think Fnatic had LowLandLions' number in this one after a while. Yep, 6 rounds went against them. And even with a 9-6 lead, it's not going to be, you know, that close to a victory from them. It's still going to be a tough game in that second half, whichever way this one goes. But they certainly have the momentum with them. The flag changed to Danish at some point as well, so I don't actually know when that happened. As Modi is going to just flip 180 and take Mike's head off. That was a really insane shot.
When did that happen? I just noticed as well that the flag changed.
I don't know. I generally don't notice stuff like that for quite a while once when the admin changed stuff. So 9 rounds to 6 then is the scoreline here at the half. I should really show the scoreboard a little bit more. I've been neglecting that somewhat. As Kai's King is still actually the top fragger in the game. 17 kills for 11 deaths. Mike's up to now 4 for 13. Yuffie are 5 for 12. Not the best round, but you know, LowLandLions can be straight back in this game here if they win the pistol. And we've already seen in that first half that they can play pistols. They know what they're doing on these pistol rounds. And Fnatic need to be careful because, well, if they don't pick up kills, they don't get bomb plants in the first couple of rounds, they could end up being back to a 9-9 game. But Zip catching Chris J out of position in the middle. It looks like B is going to be the desired target here for Fnatic. As Trace is up in the balcony as well. So he's going to catch anyone out that tries to come around and really sandwich them there from the side. Max did get one before he goes down. Trace actually is going to be coming in from behind them here. So let's keep an eye on Trace because this is going to be very interesting.
It is a 3-on-2 though.
Yeah, there's 3-on-2, and Trace has left it a little bit long. Yuffie manages to take him out. Modi is now the last man left alive. He did get himself one, but Yuffie are going to shut him down. And that is 2 pistol rounds, both from this map, going over to LowLandLions, and the scoreline 9-7.
And yet again, LowLandLions got the first kill on the Freeze, but they didn't close out that round. Just that was an excellent hold though. Overall, we have to give it to Fnatic.
Huh?
Wait, what? I just confused the hell out of myself. The colors changed. That was a great hold by LowLandLions. Sorry.
The colors changed at halftime.
They got the first kill, and they were able to finally win that round, and they won that pistol round yet again. So they should be able to pick up the next 2. As I pick my tongue up off the floor.
So let's switch auto director back on. Looks like LowLandLions here going to have the advantage, of course, with better weaponry at this stage. Fnatic full eco for round number 2. 3 men left alive, and LowLandLions just kind of close in on them, and you just can't compare the firepower in that kind of situation. And that will be again LowLandLions picking up around 9-8. They can tie it up here. Interested to see what Fnatic go for in terms of weaponry. And there we see they have indeed decided to have this early 3rd round buy. Not too much they've really got, other than you know, not much extra to work with. They've bought literally everything they could here, but it's all about the surprise element of LowLandLions thinking, okay, will they eco, will they buy? They obviously know now as they hear the AKs go off. As Yuffie doing good damage. There's a grenade coming into Modi, and he gets away from it just about.
Would you agree that this is one of the harder maps to eco on? Because the range, just let alone. Because we saw a lot of eco rounds actually work successfully yesterday on those 3 maps of Inferno.
Yeah, I mean, each map generally has one bomb site that's better when you're on the eco for attacking, that's for sure. What, harder than other maps? I don't know. I don't think so, specifically. We saw in the first 4 qualifying cups, a good few rounds actually, and a lot of close games on Mirage, to be honest. Saw a lot of eco round swings. Either way, Fnatic are going to be pushing out in towards this A-bomb site. Freeze drop by Euphoria, and it's looking good for LowLandLions. Ferried off to the side. Got himself another one. Stinger, last man alive. It's a double from Ferried to finish. And you've got 3 overall, and that will be a tied game then. And Fnatic, of course, after that, let's have a look at their cash total. Well, they don't have much.
They don't have much gold, Joe.
No, not much gold to rush the mid lane.
I remember one game, I think it was NIP versus Alternate on this map, and it was a very close game the entire time. I think it was Cup 4? Or was it actually, I think it was Cup, no, I think it was Group A actually.
Group A. Yeah, that's where both Nip and Fnatic and Alternate went through, actually, from Group A. This round we've got Zip and Trace left alive, and well, they're not going to last very long. There's KaizKing, switches out to the P2K and just knocks his head off. 10-9, LowLandLions finally get themselves back into the lead. And we've seen that the CT side was stronger for Fnatic. The terrace side of LowLandLions started off steamrolling. Chris J has picked up an auto sniper because he's feeling that confident at this point. So they're going to have an AWP with Euphoria. Chris J is going to have the auto sniper. Where's he going to go with it? He's actually going here down towards middle. There is Freeze going to be picked off. Well, I mean, 3 men rushed him there, which is already like a horrible scenario to be in. This grenade could actually do good damage. Trace losing over not quite over a third of his health, but close to. Trace going to get in there. Ferried holds strong, though. Actually, Ferried only lost half of his health as well. And that is already a 5-on-3. Looking very, very good for LowLandLions. Here is KaizKing again, who's been so far man of the match for LowLandLions. And he gets himself another one on his total. Stinger, last man alive. Pretty much in no man's land, just running back from that B balcony side in towards T-spawn. And the chances of him getting anything this round, pretty slim, I'd say. If you can just maybe get rid of that auto sniper or the AWP and cover it until time runs out, that'd be something at least to make it more expensive here for LowLandLions. He's, I'm going to say, just flash himself there as he comes in. Great move to drop Ferried, but Euphoria was there ready and waiting. And that will be 11-9 to LowLandLions. Fnatic, though, going to be back with cash.
Well, if it's going to be anything like the last half, LowLandLions will win one more round, and then Fnatic will just take the rest. And the victory. But still, I mean, what do you think about the gameplay of LowLandLions so far? Because they've been doing, I want to say, a phenomenal job, winning 6 straight on T side, and then now they're winning about 5 straight at this point.
Well, I can say they are a good team. There's absolutely no doubt that LowLandLions are a good team. They've got so much experience in Counter-Strike that they can, online at least. On land, they're still not quite there, but online they can definitely fight against the best of them. Really would like to see them, you know, I mean, if they beat Fnatic here, the chances of them being on those online, offline finals are actually really, really high. So, Ferried here looking like he's going to come around in towards the apartment. Zip is ready and waiting, and that's an easy kill for Zip. Ferried not going to have any chance to react to that one, and that's one of the top men right now taken down. In fact, he is the second highest fragger on that LowLandLions team at this point.
But we'll see if Fnatic can actually convert anything off this. They are going to rush into that A site here. No one on LowLandLions to really defend against it as they're back towards CT spawn. It looks like they will be able to lock this site down with those smokes, those flashes. Might be able to get the bomb down on Stinger.
Let's see. Bomb is going to get planted there. Zip just spamming through the smoke. Manages to catch Chris J. Euphoria picks up the auto sniper then. He's like, I am going to unload into you. And he is actually going to get one there. KaizKing got another one as well. And it's now 3 versus 2. It's not over this round yet. But next kill should probably decide it. It's Freeze that takes down Euphoria. There is Mike's. He got himself one, but Modi was above him on the box. And that will be Fnatic bouncing back to 11-10.
And of course, as you were saying before, this could potentially be a tie.
Yeah, if we hit 15-15, there's no overtimes. We will just have 1 point apiece in the group stage.
In fact, finally taking the first round on that terrace side after the 9 straight they had on counter terrace here. And looked like that pick that Zip got in apartments really set up the entire push onto A. They were able to convert a round win off of that. But they are spreading out quite a bit here. And see Zip trying to wait for someone to push up that apartment, but looks like LowLandLions kind of learned from the last round that we probably shouldn't go in there.
Yeah, actually there's no real reason to do that either. I mean, yeah, once every few rounds, but it's so easy to lock down. Those apartments are literally one door out. Yeah. Which you should be able to cover from other angles. So I'm not sure that, other than trying to throw a bit of a spanner in the works every now and then, that it's the wisest decision. As Kai's King and Freeze going to go head-to-head. Kai's King again gets the advantage of that one. Look at his score, 28 for 13. The next closest is Zip on 18 frags. So he's an absolute world above everyone else in terms of the kills that he's pulled off in this game. Certainly carrying LowLandLions in frags at this point. Let's see. Modi here is going to be throwing the smoke off the wall, and we are going to see them going on towards this A-bomb site. How's it going to go from this time? Ferry going to be caught unaware, but New Fear is off towards the side. He comes out, gets dropped down by Modi. The rest of the team now from LowLandLions starting to come across as the smoke flashes, and the bomb will be planted. And that now puts the pressure onto LowLandLions to do something. Chris J still with that auto sniper. He's going to pick off Modi. Can he find Trace? He knows Trace's position there. He knows that he was on the site itself. Mike's, he comes in from the backside. Needed to do some damage there to Trace. And now Chris J is going to come in from both of them and was close to actually getting in onto Trace. Zip also only on 28 HP, so good try from him, but a good try is not enough. 11-11. So close this game, but you know, this whole swing that we've been seeing time and time, well, I say time and time again, it's now pretty much like 2 times since it was 9-6 in the first half after LowLandLions winning 6 rounds in a row. It's now 5-2 after LowLandLions won 5 in a row, so...
That last round, I really like what Modi did. I mean, he jumped out of apartments and he hid behind those boxes. No one on LowLandLions knew he was there. And then once his team started to make a push, he would pop around the corner. He got that kill, I believe that was onto Farid, and they completely opened up that bomb site. That was a great play.
And now already, LowLandLions have lost the man. And we see Chris J going for the unorthodox weapons again. See if he can make more of an impact than... To be honest, the auto sniper, it's so expensive, and he got like, I think 2 or 3 kills between them with it, so... did it pay for itself? Probably not in the end. Let's have a look now. Flash is coming out towards B. There is the zoom in from Chris J. He's going to pick off Stinger, I suppose. That is one bonus of it. But we are down to a 4-on-3 still. We should point that one out. As players coming down towards that CT spawn, and Zip is going to take out Chris J. And this one, again, is not looking good whatsoever for LowLandLions. And there is Mike's finished off at the same time that his teammate died as well. And Fnatic pick up another round here. They're now 4 away from victory.
Well, the auto stepper's working out quite well. So unfortunately, it didn't work out too well right there as he was taken down. And I'm going to feel stupid asking this, but is the bullpup taken out of the game in CSGO?
The AUG? No,
yeah.
That was it.
Okay, so you call that the auto sniper?
No, that was the AUG. The round before he had the auto sniper.
Okay, because I thought, okay, that's why. I was like, I thought I heard you say auto sniper, and I was like, wait, that looks like a bullpup.
Yeah. They changed the model somewhat.
But still, Fnatic, I mean, they're winning quite a few rounds in a row
yet
again.
This is an eco as well for LowLandLions, so don't expect too much from them. As Kai's King going to get nailed by Zip. Here comes a grenade. Ferid already had backed away from that position, so going to be expecting 13-11 surely after this one. As Ferid watching the push up onto roof. Flash will make him change his position. Actually, the funny thing is, as he looks away from the roof, Modi climbs up on top of it. He's going to take down Stinger. He's got Modi up there, and Modi will drop him. Now Chris J and Mike's versus 4. Chances not too high for them here, but that's a great first. And a second kill from Mike's. Brilliant stuff. 2v2. Can he get more here? He needs to pick up a weapon. He does get number 3. He reloads the pistol. Can he get the 4th? No, not quite, but it's now 1 versus 1. Freeze does have the bomb here. Gonna get it planted. Chris J coming around the side. Chris J, if he's quick enough here, may catch Freeze out, but Freeze got his position on lockdown. Bit of a scare there for Fnatic in the end, thanks to Mike's, but
that's quite an eco round.
They pick up the win, and that's the important thing.
That was still quite an eco round at LowLandLions, picking up 4 members. And I was gonna ask you, like, why is Fnatic playing this so so slow when they knew it was an eco round? And I guess you saw right there with Mike's picking up those 3 kills. That was just ridiculous reaction time.
So Fnatic now 2 away from that Magic 15. Obviously the draw, a 1 point on the board, and Ferret already downed. Here is the auto sniper again, though, from Chris J.
He was like a ballerina as he was dying in the air. Like his hands flew out.
Auto sniper's really strong, but just costs so much money.
And Stinger just sitting there, not doing too much in mid.
Yeah,
and it looks like the push actually is going to happen on B right now. We do see 3 members of Fnatic heading over towards that site.
There we see it's Modi, Stinger, Trace. Zip will join him from the backside as well, but Mike's and Kai's King are both defending that side. Let's see how it goes down for them. Trace going to have a look at the underpass, see if there's anyone there for the taking. Chris J is actually sniping with that auto sniper through one side. Here is the AWP of Mike's. Ooh, looking towards B balcony. He actually would have had the opportunity here to get a couple of shots off. He does, with the grenade, manage to take down one. AWP will snipe the head off Stinger as well. And there is Chris J with the auto sniper again from the side. It's now all on Trace here in the middle. 30 seconds. He's going to run straight in towards that B site. But 20 seconds. The bomb is down in there. And Trace has to find 3 kills. Eufia is right in the back. Sorry, it was Mike's there. That's an easy kill for Trace. But 10 seconds. Yeah, I was going to say, he's got to do something here. Actually, he goes with the smoke. Lost a lot of HP. There's Chris J again from the side. 3 kills for him this time. A hat-trick with the auto sniper. And Fnatic lose around 13-12. So close, this one. But we have to say, that's like the momentum breaker that we didn't see in the first half. 4 rounds in a row for Fnatic after LowLandLions put up 5, and now LowLandLions have the 1 round deficit to build up, but they're not going to let Fnatic just steamroll straight through for the win. This one going to be important though for LowLandLions in terms of cash.
And Mike's really has like stepped up for his team right there. He picked up those crucial 2 kills. We do see going for a push onto this A site. They do get that first kill onto Ufear, but Ferret, he might be able to pick up a couple kills here as he does get blinded. And is going to have to sit back. But it looks like Fnatic will have this site. As the bomb comes down.
I'm just going to say, bomb's going to get planted here by Stinger, but the grenade from Kai's King making sure it won't. There's Chris J dropping to Modi.
Modi's flanking.
Yeah, he's coming around the backside. Kai's King has already adjusted his position here, but it's not going to matter. Modi got the advantage inside on him there. He's Ferret getting shut down from the top, and it's now all on Mike's with just a FAMAS to do something this round. Take the auto sniper.
He has played quite well the last 2 rounds, though, and he will be coming in from that CT side. And it looks like no one on Fnatic realizes where he's going to come from. They're not really looking over towards that side right now, Joe. And he might be able to get in here with this flank. But then he's got to deal with that guy in apartment. That would be really big.
And that's the point. Fnatic have planted exactly for that defensive position that Mod is in. Which means it's very difficult for him to get in. Mike's now going to come around. He knew where Freeze was, but he wasn't sure where Modi was, so he's keeping an eye on both sides, and that will be 14-12. And as I said, how important that round would be for LowLandLions in terms of cash. After winning one, they lose it, and now they're on the eco.
And this is not a good time to be on the eco. If you lose that round, that's a guaranteed tie, at least for Fnatic.
Yeah, they have to go for a tie now.
And then you'll be partially bought for the round after, where Fnatic could take the win on you. So LowLandLions going to have to come out with something big right here. And they are going to go for a push on the middle right now, trying to catch Fnatic off guard here, but Freeze is waiting on the side and should be able to hold this down. Yeah,
and that was nicely done by Fnatic. I think expecting that one to happen is they just sat back completely on them. We missed all the kills because I forgot to put auto director back on. And Max is now the last man left alive. P2000.
I got this, guys.
Yeah, 1v5 with 30 health from those 5 men gone. His chances are somewhat slim.
They don't call him Magic Mike for nothing, Joe.
Magic Mike.
I have not seen that movie. And I don't want to.
Maybe we can make a movie from Magic Mike here. or not. Because
Want to hear an interesting story about Magic Mike?
no.
Okay.
Go on then.
No, my mother, sister-in-law, and sister all went to go watch that movie together.
Is that an interesting story in your opinion?
Well, I'm censoring quite a bit.
Cool story, bro.
I'm censoring quite a bit. I don't want to...
They went to watch it naked.
No. Oh, no.
Well, what else are you censoring?
Oh, hey, that's right. You weren't here to hear the stories about my family. Oh, man. But anyways, looks like Fnatic will be able to take that round. So was it a full eco for LowLandLions?
This was weird, Jason. This conversation was strange. Either way, Mike's. He gets himself 1 kill. Bombers exploded. And he is going to survive the round. 15-12 match point for Fnatic. They've got 3 rounds to sew this one up. And again, there's not much cash available. We see a shotgun coming out from Yuffie. A couple of M4s, a FAMAS. What's Chris J got? Actually, he doesn't have a lot either. Don't forget to put the auto director on this one. And LowLandLions go to set up their defense. Fnatic looking like they're going to be favouring the A-bomb site in this scenario. As there is again another set smoke coming in. Chris J got a smoke with his own. He's actually going to smoke the site itself here. So he's going to try and be a little bit sneaky. And that sneakiness is going to pay off for him as he gets himself the 1 kill onto the bomb planter. Zips takes him down though. And it's now all on Mike's again. Magic Mike. And his
You know what the movie's about, right?
No, not all.
Wait, seriously you don't?
No.
Okay, that's why you don't get it then. It's about,
Moddy takes down Mike,
What is
and
the
Fnatic
name?
win the first game here in Group D.
McConaughey.
16-12, 3 points. They're going to be top of the table at least until we know what the results are from our other game. So congratulations to Fnatic. A hard-fought game, though, to be honest. And I have to say that LowLandLions, they were by no means shamed in that one. So, so it's about male strippers, is it? Or something?
Yes, it is. With McConaughey, Jason Tatum, or Nathan Tatum, something like that. And that's... and my mother, sister-in-law, and sister went to go see it, and the entire movie theater is probably full of women. And just think of how... So, are we going to a break?
Stop talking about Magic Mike. So we're going to cast Mike all night just to get more awesome stories.
I don't know his name.
Everyone's like, Jason, stop hanging yourself, Jason. Stop talking about Magic Mike. We're going to be going to a break, of course, here in just a few minutes. I just want to try and get a score update from us. Wait a minute.
What is his name?
You just Google your Magic Mike stuff. I'll do the show. So yeah, I'm just waiting for
Sorry.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah, there we go.
I could have told you that.
Then why didn't you? Why did I have
It's
to
more
look it up?
entertaining to you fumble through. Apparently it's 12-11 to Very Games over Dot Pixels right now. So as soon as that game is actually finishing, they're not using the bot for the second half, so can't actually find that one out. So they should be done here in a little while, and then of course when that one is actually finished, we'll pick our second game, which let me have a look just quickly here through the so Fnatic versus Dot Pixels and Very Games versus LowLandLions. Actually, I think it's probably going to be Very Games versus LowLandLions. However, if Fnatic and Dot Pixels win, they'll be the 2 winners. So maybe we'll do that one. And that's exactly why we need a little bit of time to figure out what is going to be going on in our next game. So guys, don't of course go anywhere. If I just find that video that I'm going to be needing here in just a second. We shall be back in a little while, but don't forget you can always follow us on Twitter. In fact, not you can always follow us, you should follow us on Twitter at Joe_Miller, at JCapLol, and also make sure you follow the Twitch channel as well. Jason's almost at 10,000 Twitter followers right now.
I was actually going to say, you're close
at
to 30.
JCapLol, so make sure you follow him there for that one for all kinds of fun updates and great
short.
stories.
You're 33 short from 30,000, Joe.
Oh, really? 33. That's just 33 of you that don't follow me on Twitter can make my day. My dreams come true. So guys, we shall be back here in just a little while. If this would sort itself out. Come on. Start working. The way... not having a good day today. I have no idea why this is not working. There we go. It's all fixed now. So we'll be back with game number 2 here from the RaidCall EMS 1 Group D in just a little while. Not sure which one it's going to be yet, but keep you updated as we go. See you soon, guys.
Professional grade communication tool. The choice of professional teams. Perfect stream viewing experience. Chosen by online streamers. Easy to use voice messenger service. Chosen by over 12 million gamers.
Communication is always vital when competing in tournaments. Winning a match requires perfect coordination. You cannot win by yourself.
RaidCall. Communication for winners.